Hi Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading for April 11th to the 17th. Let's see what we have coming up here for you this week. What's coming up for Taurus this week? So I feel like you're honoring your heart here. So whether you're in a space where you're open to receiving love or you're kind of more in a space of healing your heart, wherever it is you are on the spectrum, I feel like you're focused in on being true to what your heart wants. And I feel like this all kind of leads up to attracting love in the right ways, but I almost kind of feel like there's also this introspection of caring for the heart. So for some of you, if you feel like you've been hurt or you're kind of grieving something or you're going through something, then this is more about honoring what the heart needs. So maybe it needs space. Maybe it just needs kind of us to not focus on love right now and focus on something else. And for others of you, if this is about wanting love and wanting to open up, then this is about kind of looking at or being brought to our attention the things that maybe we're resistant to when it comes to love, or there's like this introspection depending on where we are. I feel like love is coming towards you, but I also have this sense of there's like other stuff that kind of comes along with it that needs to be healed, that needs to be tended to. There's like this energy of tending to something in the name of love. I hope that makes sense. I'm not sure if I communicated that clearly, but I'll just leave that there. So let's see what else we have coming up here for you, Taurus. I'm picking up on a really strong healing energy. So I feel like a lot of you are really healing. Not that other things aren't going on in your life, but I feel like there's this undertone of healing while you're, maybe focusing on work or doing other stuff. I feel like there are some areas in your life that are actually really ready to blossom. You definitely have a new beginning coming up here in terms of work, career, abundance, finances, new beginnings. Yeah, there's new beginnings there. What else is coming up here for Taurus? Some of you may be really healing your solar plexus as well. I'm seeing a strong focus on the solar plexus here. Hermit. Okay. Yeah. See, this is the kind of energy that I'm seeing when it comes to love. It's like you're in a place where maybe you're needing to find some answers, needing to kind of go within. Maybe you're just needing some time for rest. I really feel like rest is something you're going to want when it comes to your emotions or just how you're feeling. Maybe you're just wanting to put something down for a little bit and not focus so much on it. It could be something that you're kind of been, trying to figure out, and it's been exhausting. So I'm kind of really feeling like resting the heart space is a gift that you may be giving yourself this week. So I'm really tending to that and just allowing yourself to maybe focus on something else for a little bit. Okay, let's look into the star. I see you nurturing your dreams, not giving up on yourself, holding on to the hope and faith that things are gonna start manifesting or coming towards you here. I feel like you're very focused. Messenger of water. Yeah. I feel like you're very loyal to what your heart truly desires with the messenger of water. I feel like you're really listening. You're really listening into what your heart is asking you of, or like what it's trying to, the path is trying to put you on. And I feel like there are some desires and wishes and dreams that you're really starting to integrate into your manifestation, or the things that you want to bring into your reality. So in the past, this could have been like a trickle, or like something that was in the background, something you've always wanted, but you're not really sure if it would ever really come true. So maybe we just kind of kept it a dream for a while. But I feel like there's some things here that are becoming more and more real. Like they're becoming more and more less of a dream and more of like, how can I make this a reality? Like there's this dedication towards it. So I feel like there's more of a focus in on long-held dreams that we might have just kind of put to the side for some time, but now we're really like taking it on as, I think I'm gonna really, make this happen. I don't want this to just be a dream anymore. Queen of Water. Yeah, honoring yourself, giving yourself. I feel like this is also something where you are dreaming up something for yourself that honors who you are, regardless of how other people may perceive it or how other people may, think of you. I kind of feel like you're almost in this space of, it's not that you don't care, but I almost kind of feel like certain people's opinions are, irrelevant. And when it comes to the certain things that you want to manifest for yourself, like it doesn't really have anything to do, like you're seeing it this way. You're seeing how, maybe in the past we might have kept things to the side, or we may have not wanted to really full on take on a project or take on a career path or do something that we know that our heart and soul truly desire, because there might have been external things or external opinions, just wanting to consider other people, something like that. But I feel like there's more of a shift of focus inward. There's more of a shift of focus prioritizing what one truly wants for themselves, because we could have seen how by doing the other way, we were feeling a bit like we were maybe not being entirely true to our dreams and goals, and feeling a bit distant from them. I'm kind of getting that sense here. So there's a real honoring here. There's a lot of water energy here, a lot of cups, heart, emotions energy here. So really following true to our path, being true to our heart, really getting to know, tuning in, listening in, and honoring that. Honoring the heart seems to be really strong here. What else do we need to know about this? Page of Water. The King of Air. I also feel like you're going to be very good at making really good decisions and choices that are practical, that are logical, but it's also something that you have thought of long and hard about. Like the King of Air is not someone that just kind of thinks of something and just goes in. The energy is someone who strategizes, who really kind of make sure that he kind of like checks all the boxes or looks at every angle to make sure that what he's feeling, what he's seeing, what he's sensing, everything makes sense. It kind of has like, what's the best option? What's the best, route for me to take here? So I kind of feel like you've been in this space of thinking and deliberating and trying to figure out, what do I really want for myself, or what direction do I really want to go down? So you might have been at this crossroads place for quite some time, and you needed some time to really take a look at things to make sure that you're making the right choice for yourself and that it's for your highest good. So I really feel like you are ready. I kind of feel like you're kind of ready to act on something, like you've made a decision about something and you're ready to kind of choose a path. That's the sense that I'm getting here. But I kind of feel like you've been in this place of trying to figure something out here. This could also be, and this will only resonate for some, this could also be another person here with the King of Air and the Queen of Water. So Taurus, I kind of feel like I'm getting you as the Queen of Water here, but take it as it resonates. But I kind of feel like since we have so much water emotion kind of energy here, there could be someone that are both energies here, especially because we have the Page of Water in between, a King of Air and a Queen of Water. I'm kind of hearing common ground. So there may have been something where either there's been a delay in some kind of connection with someone here with the Queen of Water and King of Air, in communication and understanding. There may have been some kind of standstill. There may have been some kind of a delay in connecting or some kind of separation that's happening here. But I feel like there's a real emotional connection between these two with the Page of Water, and wanting to talk. But with the Hanged Man, this is either delays are over and there's going to be communication. There's going to be kind of like a heart-to-heart, or, the beginning stages of a reconnection perhaps, or a new connection. It does seem like something both people are wanting with the Star card, so something that both people are wishing for. It's like a true heart's desire, which is also something that, we might be tuning into and really honoring that. Let me pull out one more for this Hanged Man, because I'm not sure if this is a delay that's happening or a delay that's ending. What can we clarify the Hanged Man here, this connection? Okay, with the Chariot card, I feel like this is a delay that's ending. So for some of you, this may come in the form of, someone communicating and having more of a honest conversation, like being more open, being more honest, and really coming out of the some kind of stagnancy here, especially with that Chariot card. So something moving forward. So some of you, not everyone, but some of you may experience some kind of movement forward after a long period of delay or stagnation, or something kind of not moving forward here in some kind of connection between a King of Air and a Queen of Cups. And I'll leave that there. Okay, High Priestess. To know about the High Priestess for Taurus. Ooh, look at that, High Priestess. So 10 of Water and the 4 of Fire. Okay, so looking out into the future, I feel like this High Priestess has a very good sense of what her future kind of looks like and what's kind of coming up here for her. I think it's really important to trust your instincts, to trust your visions, the insights that are coming in here for you. I'm hearing like, don't second guess the things that you're kind of picking up on. I think that sometimes, especially when we see, and I don't know if this is everybody, but this may resonate for some, sometimes we see really good things and we kind of try to talk ourselves out of it, telling ourselves it's just a fantasy, or it's just a dream, or it's just something that, I'm probably just hoping for. It doesn't mean that it's going to actually come true. So I'm kind of hearing here to be mindful of that thinking, that you're a lot more intuitive than you may be giving yourself credit for or wanting to acknowledge. So just just allow the visions to come, allow the those thoughts to kind of show you what maybe it might be coming up here for you. But there is something about, I feel like this is a marriage or some kind of long-term connection, at least a marriage that may be very, very happy, very fulfilling, kind of has everything you could possibly want. What else do we need to know here about the 4 of Fire and the 10 of Water? Yeah, see, kind of, this is a very, very perceptive. I feel like the crown chakra is really active here. So the Queen of Air is very wise, can kind of really see through situations. So I kind of feel like you're very good at that. You're very good at seeing through a situation. So kind of not taking something at face value. So just because someone is saying something, it's like you're able to read between the lines or underneath the situation. Like, that's not, I don't think they really mean that, or I don't think they really feel that. They're just saying that because they're afraid to admit the truth. So I kind of feel like you have a very good perception of the truth here with the Queen of Air. So don't doubt what you're picking up on. Don't doubt what you're feeling. You definitely have a turn of events here. There's definitely something changing in your world when it comes to relationships. Look at that with 3 of Air and the Fool card. And the 9 of Air. So this could be about a worry. What are we worried about? There's something about a heartbreak. I feel like there's some kind of change in something that has broken our heart, but also has caused quite a bit of inner turmoil, has caused a bit of inner chaos, is what I'm hearing. But I kind of feel like there's an ending to this. There's a stabilization of this. There is a release from this. I also kind of feel like there's some kind of situation that kind of put you in this place of survival mode, like not knowing how to ground yourself in some kind of, difficult experience. And it might have been a while where you had to, on a continuous basis, needed to ground yourself or needed to kind of find something. Like, it really required you to build that inner strength to kind of be it taught you to be resilient in some kind of situation that might have been very painful here, especially with that 3 of Air and 9 of Air here. But there's something ending with that. There's some kind of, I feel like there's a calm, there's a peace that's coming in here. Let's look deeper into this Fool's journey. What is this new journey for Taurus? Yeah, definitely ready for the new with the 3 of Fire. So you're ready to kind of take some chances and risks and go, steer your ship in another direction. I feel like a lot of you are going to be doing things that you may have never done before, signing up for stuff, meeting new people, just doing different things, like kind of adding some newness, some freshness to your life, like wanting to just step out of your comfort zone. I also feel like your approach to things are going to be different as well, like the way you allow yourself to process things, or the way you handle things, or the decisions that you make this time around are going to be different, especially because you're showing up as that Queen of Air and the High Priestess. I feel like you are going to have, and we have the Queen of Water here as well, which is someone who takes very good care of themselves, someone who loves themselves, has a lot of compassion and empathy. So I feel like you are, I feel like in the past, and again, this only may resonate for some, so if it doesn't, then don't take it on. But I feel like maybe there are some of you that in the past, like when some difficult experiences happened, there may have been this again, like kind of being put in that survival mode and just needing to kind of find some grounding, but there was this inner chaos. But I feel like now there's more of a peace and calm that's coming over you. So when things kind of happen, or the way you deal with things is going to be more in alignment with you honoring yourself. Like, so, choosing like maybe healthier coping mechanisms, or just doing things that are more, I feel like you really had to go through those experiences. I feel like you really had to kind of like, learn more about yourself. Not like this is something that you've already done. This is something that you have already mastered. So I feel like with the 3 of Fire, you're going to go in a direction that, with things that really make you happy. 7 of Earth, yeah. I feel like this is also something you've thought about for a long time. Like really weighing out your options. Which way do I want to go? What do I want to do? How do I want to do this? I feel like you're also overcoming a lot of anxieties and fears. Yeah, look at that. Walking away from things that are no longer serving you. Waiting for your ships to come in. 5 of Air. See, walking away from that inner conflict. Whatever that is, I feel like that's going to be different for everyone. And the 6 of Fire. And then finding where you belong. I feel like what's going to happen here is you're going to, at some point in the near future, make some kind of choice to go in a certain direction. And I feel like it could be like a job change or moving somewhere. Maybe you're moving out of somewhere. You could be leaving a relationship behind. You could be leaving like a friendship behind. I feel like there's something that you're leaving behind first. And I feel like this is something you've been thinking about for a long time, like wanting to leave something behind because it's no longer fitting you. I feel like that stage in your life, whatever the lessons that experience needed to teach you, I feel like you got it, like you understand it. And there's something about that is allowing you to usher in a new beginning for yourself, because there's no more like that chapter is complete. That contract maybe with someone is complete because you learned what you needed to learn. So you're ready to move on, and it's no longer in alignment with who you are because those experiences helped you to grow. So you're not the same person that you were when you first entered into that stage. So you've graduated, right? So like you're moving on to something new. And I feel like at first in the beginning, you're going to feel like I have no idea where I'm going, or I don't know what I'm doing. I just know, but it'll feel right. Like there's this inner trust that you're having. Like I know that I'm supposed to go in this direction. I know that I'm ready to move on to something new, but I'm not entirely sure where this is taking me. So again, this is kind of like a call to trusting yourself and trusting your intuition, which is why that High Priestess card is here. This is all about trusting that intuition and trusting that your soul knows more than maybe sometimes we give it credit for. So really honoring that is going to be really important here. But there is something that you're going to find that is going to make you very happy, and it's going to make you feel like, it's going to make you feel victorious. It's going to be like, okay, I made the right choice. I made the right decision. I think some of you who are walking away from this kind of this inner conflict here with the 5 of Air, whatever that is, you're doing the right thing. I like how this is confirmation. So whatever it is that you're feeling like you're wanting to walk away from, especially if it has this 5 of air energy to it, you walking away, I like that 6 of fire. That's confirmation that yes, you're doing the right thing by walking away from that. Okay. Let's look into the Hermit. I feel like this is a period of rest and rejuvenation here for you. I feel like you're right in the midst of some kind of big change. Yeah, see? And see those choices that we're making that are in honor of our highest good is, it's like you're ready to make some kind of decision here. I think it's a big deal. Look at this. Sun, happiness, joy. I feel like you're very much in tune with what you want and you're honoring that. And it's going to bring in a lot of joy and happiness. I feel like it's going to open up your solar plexus chakra. It's going to help you feel more connected with yourself more than you may have been. Or maybe it's been a very long time since you have felt this deep connection with who you are. But there's also a level of satisfaction with something that you're doing or a direction that you're going in. It may feel in the beginning like, do I really want to do this? Because something may be asking you to come out of your comfort zone. Like we've just gotten used to being in a certain place, but we're also knowing that we're being called to go in a different direction. But I feel like once you kind of go in that direction, you'll find that once you're there and you've kind of settled into this new path, that you actually feel a lot better, or you feel more connected with yourself, or you feel happier, more joyful. You have more energy. I feel like for a lot of you, your energy levels are going to get restored and they're going to come back. And that's going to feed into inspiration, ideas, and I'm seeing success in business. So it's like, allowing that energy, your vitality to return back into your life is also going to feed into other areas. So that nourishment that you're giving yourself is also going to nourish the things in your life that you are building. So your career, your finances, your family, your relationships. There's going to be more harmony because of that inner ecosystem that you're maintaining on the inside. Yeah. And there's that clarity and that breakthrough. It's like you're going to see that clearly. You're going to see how, these choices that you're making for yourself that are for your greatest good are going to kind of have an impact in all other areas in your life, like this domino effect. One impacts the other. Yeah. Ace of Fire, passionate new beginnings here. Beautiful. Love that. I'm hearing turnaround, like there's going to be like a complete turnaround in your energy levels. I feel like a lot of you have done some very powerful work on yourselves, or you've really come through a lot of, milestones in terms of your healing, in terms of your growth. And it's really showing because it's helping you to see clarity or find clarity in the decisions you want to make for yourself. Like it's no longer it's not a guessing game for you. It's more about you just really knowing what is right for you, what resonates best with you, and making choices based off of that. Yeah, look at that, Empress. How beautiful. Very abundant. It's like you kind of figured out the key. You figured something out. And you're going to take that time to really, and you have taken that time, especially in that Hermit mode. I feel like you've been in this Hermit mode, and I feel like you're going to take some extra time to really allow your energies to balance out, even after you may have like this recovery period, especially if you're walking away from something. But that is going to allow you to really grow into this Empress energy, which I kind of feel like you're already embodying, honestly. But I feel like they're going to allow that to grow here. And then we have the Page of Air at the bottom of the deck. So I kind of feel like this is about you learning a new way of doing something, or you're kind of allowing yourself to approach a new task, a new obstacle, a new path in a new way. Because the Page of Air sometimes is all about clearing our minds and starting over again and starting from scratch, but not necessarily. It doesn't mean that you're starting all the way from the beginning. It means that your approach to something is going to be different, more through kind of exploring what works for you, what doesn't, really getting to know yourself, what is truly authentically you. Yeah, that's really good here. Okay, let's go into some oracle cards. Guidance message for Taurus for this week of April 11th to the 17th. I'm also being guided to say that this may not necessarily happen within this week, But these are the energies that are really starting to pick up momentum for you. So it doesn't mean necessarily you're going to leave something this week, but it's also the energy that you're really starting to come into. So whatever work that you're doing on yourself, whatever you are envisioning for yourself or manifesting, the energy that whatever you're putting energy into, these are kind of the energies that are going to come as a consequence of that work. So that is, I don't know why I felt like I needed to clarify that. Okay. Guidance message Yeah, so there's a lot of energy here about contemplation here. I kind of feel like there's this hermit energy here with the lullaby and all is connected. So seeing the bigger picture, seeing how everything happened the way it happened and why it needed to happen that way, it's going to make a lot of things more clear here for you. And it's going to help you move forward with that clarity and with a lot more confidence. That's what I'm seeing here. So allow yourself to spend time in meditation or rest or rejuvenation if you really need to. I really feel like I'm really being strongly urged to say, or spirit is urging you to really take care of your heart space, to allow it to fully heal, allow it to grieve if it needs to grieve, allow it to be angry. Like even if there's anger there, like honor all of the things that are coming up because we don't want to like carry that into the next chapter. So I feel like you're going to allow yourself that space to do that. Okay, one more guidance card for Taurus this week. Past lives, yeah. Closing up a lot of chapters here. I feel like there's a lot of patterns that we maybe have been carrying from past lives or even generational, things that may have been passed down from us through our, ancestral lineage. So I feel like there's a lot of those energies, why it takes so long for some things to heal. I mean, it would seem like, some things would seem kind of small, not small, but it, from an outsider's perspective or on a superficial level, you would think that one thing would, it's like, why is it taking me so long to heal this one thing? But a lot of it is that there is this either past life or generational kind of pattern that's been handed down. And so it's like, we're not just healing our own, our own obstacles or challenges, but, it's kind of changing the cycle for future generations and our future as well. Not just the people that come after us or the children that come after us, but also the our own life, like the way our life is going to head in the new direction. And prosperity, beautiful, love that. So I think that this is a result from your healing. It's like the abundance that is meant for you. I feel like you're just opening yourself up to stability, to security. I feel like there is an increase in your income. I feel like there are some new opportunities. Some of you may even be getting a new job. I'm really seeing a new job or some kind of new opportunity that you are going to go after. Actually, I don't see it actually coming to you. I feel like the door is going to open and I see you going towards something, like you see something on the horizon and you're going to go towards it. Yeah, it's like your energy, whether you realize it or not, could be an unconscious thing, but it's like your energy, your soul is pointing right to it. That's very interesting. Okay, beautiful Taurus. A lot of change is happening here for you. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you for next week. Bye, Taurus.